What you know about rolling?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyler Hero was the 2022 Sixth Man of the Year. He says he patterns his game after another 6'5" guard out of Kentucky who was taken with the 13th pick. Hero said, "All I watch is Devin Booker, just picking things out of his game and trying to work on it. I think I'm capable of doing what he does if I continue to improve." Big goals, Kevin. Big goals.
Big goals are good, though, especially for a kid like Hero who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Bobby Portis out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, P.J. Tucker is out there with Slim. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Ross in at the two-guard spot. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Rose against Ball. Rose passes to Slim, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, working off the pick, you see Rose attracting attention and hits the roller in stride.
Here's Ball. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Slim. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball kicks to Portis. It doesn't go for him. Here's Tucker. Slim passes to Tucker. Stolen by Ball. Passes it to Anderson from downtown. Again, the miss by the Spurs. On the wing, Bridges feeds to Ross. They get a hand on it. They shoot again. That shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. The pass to Portis. Ball dishes to Butler. Portis sets the pick for Butler. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball from long range. Trains the three-pointer.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Slim passes to Bridges. And here is Ross. Pass to Slim. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Butler. A 3-ball. Portis trying to free himself. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
That was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Kevon Looney comes in for Portis, and it's Mitchell in for Ball. Mitchell finds Anderson. Bridges against Butler. Anderson outside, fires the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Clippers leading by 8. Slim passes to Bridges. Here is Slim. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Rose against Butler. Bridges left side. Stolen by Mitchell. Anderson outside. Jacks up a three. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got 7 rebounds in the game. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And our 3rd month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at San Antonio, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Kyle Anderson. Anderson a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Anderson's shot is off. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Slim. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
A different look for the Clippers. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Bridges. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Derrick Rose. San Antonio also making some changes. Baisley's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Conchar comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hield subbed in for Hero. Spurs trail by 12. Hield, the pass to Looney. Ross against Hield. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Graham. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And again, no good by the Clippers. And San Antonio shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Hield kicks to Mitchell. The 9-foot shot, and it's blocked. Slim passes to Graham. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Out left to the wing. It's tipped. Hield against Ross. Pass to Slim from deep. And no good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Baisley, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Boy, the stroke on Baisley's shot keeps getting better. He's turning himself into a real threat.
Graham, the pass to Slim. Offline with his three. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. Back to Looney. Corner shot. Slim pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Now the pass to Graham. Holmes setting the pick for Graham. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Baisley. Lets the three fly. No good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Ball out there with Hield, and it's Baisley in at the power forward.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Conchar. No points in the game yet for him. Portis can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bridges passes to Slim, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Ball. That's tipped. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
He gets that one. And that's 21 points for Slim.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Shoots the three. And he recovers it. For 3, Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 5 now.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. DJ Tucker, he's checked in for Slim. The Spurs also changing it up. Kyle Anderson, he's... 1:51 left in the first half of the game. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, this guy's a team-first guy, and if you're open and Baisley can put it on time and on target, he is more than willing.
Slim passes to Ross. Here is Slim. The dish to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Slim, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Hield outside. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 13. Pass to Slim. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Passes it to Baisley. Healed outside. Shoots over Graham. Again, Healed missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Slim, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Healed, the pass to Baisley. San Antonio again missing. Here's Slim, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And the pass to Concha. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Shooting 2.
He hits both from the stripe. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Slim passes to Green. Here is Slim. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock, no good on the shot. And that does it for the first half of play. Clippers ahead, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
That game against the Hawks, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the Spurs.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
We've got Bridges. Slim is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Rose in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. Clearly a foul.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Slim, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball dishes to Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Ross kicks to Rose. Pass to Slim. Fires for 3. Bridges outside. Slim passes to Bridges.
Right here.
5 on the clock. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Slim.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here is Slim. 33 points for him. Ross finds Tucker. Butler with the steal. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Hero from long range. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A different look for the Clippers. Baca comes in for Slim. Deck subbed in for Terrence Ross. Here is Slim. A rebound by the Spurs. Konchar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Here's Portis. Nails the baby hook. And 11 points for Bobby Portis.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
To the wing right side. Here's Slim. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Slim's got 10 points in just the second half. Spurs trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Baisley.
Boy, Darius Baisley is enticing, guys. You're talking about a lengthy, athletic big man with outstanding versatility.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Darius Baisley.
Both good from the line that time. to the paint. Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter, they've got Mitchell. He's out there with Lonzo Ball, and it's Conchar in at the 3 slot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 16. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Ball comes to help. Here's Slim. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Ball feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Ross. Good on the 7-footer. And the Clippers lead by 18.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Conchar. Now here's Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Green. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hero comes in for Mitchell, and that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hero sets the pick for Ball. Six on the shot clock. There's the triple. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Take a look at Slim, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Anderson outside. Passes it to Butler. The offensive rebound. Here's Baisley. And just miss after miss right now.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Anderson, a screen on Rose. Ball, the pass to Anderson. Now, Hero. There's the three. Slim pulls it in. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action. I'm for.
San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's the pass to Baisley. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
They could use a bucket. Kicks it out to Hero. Sinks the three-pointer.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Anderson outside. Pass to Butler. Got a piece of it. Bridges inside. Working on Anderson. For 3, Ross. Rebound, San Antonio. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball against Rose. Here's Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jack comes in for Terrence Ross. San Antonio also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Baisley. Conchar comes in for Anderson. And Hield subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Conchar. Now Hero. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Rose, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here is Hield. Passes to Looney. Kicks it out to Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
Tyler Hero at the line for 2.
And that one misses. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Clippers. And San Antonio also making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Slim passes to Holmes. Clippers moving the ball around. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside ball. Butler in the corner. Mitchell outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Slim.